we got to talk about my man Chase Claypool. Obviously, I went down with the injury, not in today's practice, yesterday's practice, right last play of the day. Just quick injury update. I know he had tweeted out that
he's fine.
Yeah, he said I forgot what the exact words were, but
okay, let me find it.
Yeah, it was something along like everything good, or so, it was like something, just to let the people know that, hey, I'm good. We dodged the bullet. Nothing significant.
Oh, he's a poet too.
Oh,
no, not really. Not really.
Oh, not really.
All is well.
Oh, that's what it was. All is well.
I was thinking with the 2 L's and all and well. Maybe that's something, but no.
Was he going to drop a haiku for us?
No, because it doesn't rhyme. Oh, I thought it did whenever I initially looked at it, but no.
No doubt. But I guess you know what? Shoot, we're going to go ahead and talk about it now. The play in question, it's a downfield shot, man.
It was at the end of the game. Or end of practice.
It was literally like the last play of practice, yesterday's practice, man. Ben, I want to say Ben was at quarterback stretching the field. Chase Claypool going deep down the right sideline, our home sideline, 40, 50-yard pass. Justin Lane in coverage too, man. Shout out to Justin. We're going to talk about him a little bit later today as well. But ultimately, man, Claypool goes up for it, lands kind of weird, out of bounds. And from there, I mean, he's just sitting down there holding it. Obviously, you knew he did something to his ankle. We just didn't know the significance of it. Now, it is good that he tweeted out all as well, but to me, all is well. I just want to know, like, man, is it 4 to 6 weeks? Is it 2 to 3 weeks? Like, where are we at? Because I understand no surgery, which is great, and I'm 100% happy about that. No compound fracture, anything like that. But we do know not all ankle sprains are created equally, as we saw with, I think, was it James Conner who dealt with the high ankle sprain? And how
Who knows?
Dude, that thing, I mean, I know I've dealt with the high ankle sprain before. They tell you 4 to 6 weeks. It's 4 to 6 weeks for you to be able to, like, technically play football, but you're not 100% till probably about 10, even 12 weeks later sometimes, man. So that was kind of like, I was wondering, like, what exactly was it to the ankle? But because the preseason, as we've talked about, and Coach Tomlin continues to remind us all, he doesn't have to give us injury updates. So, yeah, we will not know, but he was at practice today, just in a jersey, sneakers on. That's all we know. We didn't see him do any type of running or nothing like that. And hopefully I don't get in trouble for that, because I definitely wasn't supposed to say that. But it's all good.
We're live.
So, yeah, man.
Well, the first thing I thought of, actually, it was 2 things.
Uh-oh.
I was like, shit, Claypool's pretty damn good. He's important to this offense. I don't want to lose him. He could be a top 10 receiver in this league. He's going to be important for us this year and for years to come, especially with the deep threat he brings. Physicality. He has something that none of the other receivers we have on this team have. Yeah. And then second, I was like, well, pretty good thing we didn't trade James Washington, huh?
He's another guy I want to talk about today, because I definitely said, like, we were laughing about that watching him today at practice. They were featuring him, and of course he was cooking everybody. Like, and this is why we say, like, James Washington is a legit, like, receiver, and I hate the fact that he's kind of buried in that depth chart, because I don't feel like he should be. I feel like he should legitimately be given an opportunity to compete with Chase, with Deontay, but he doesn't get those opportunities. But man, today they were going to him. I mean, Ben hitting him up top. He mossed. I'm talking pulling Pino, like it was like that out there today. Right side, okay, you go get some. Oh, you want someone James on the left? Okay, you give me that. It was just like, yo, just go to the sideline, bro. We know what you on today. Go to the sideline. Like, that's what you look like out there. But I was like, dang, James, you showing that now? They definitely ain't gonna trade you, baby. It's over for you, man. You stuck here. You stuck. So you just got to make the best of it. But yeah.
Yeah, you think those trade talks have died down then?
Definitely. Especially now with Chase getting hurt. I mean, I hope Chase is there for the opener, and we won't know until we know the severity of the injury. I'm just going.
But at least we don't have to rush him back,
right? That's a
17-game season. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Not rushing him back though is ultimately why I know. I'm like, if you're James Washington, you're not going to get moved, because now you become the guy. I mean, not the guy, but your role on offense has increased now because of that.
Yeah, at least for the first 2 weeks, and who knows? Maybe he's in some type of competition with Juju, Deontay for when Claypool comes back, like, just at least for snaps a little bit.
Bro, I just wish you could see how James looks so good, bro. Like, how he runs, man. His jumping leaping ability, and sure-handed. Like, we talk about the receivers, right? And we say, man, we probably feel like Juju probably has the most consistent hands out that group, right? Then we'll say Claypool and Deontay's probably going to be the third best out of the top trio. James Washington, bro. I can't think of a pass that I've seen him drop. Like, seriously, like I go through and I'm like, okay, I've seen Chase. Okay, I know you dropped out. Deontay, okay, I've seen a couple of these. Okay, Ebro, okay, I got it. All right, cool. But with James, I'm always like, yo, if the ball touches his hand, he gets it, bro. And I just hate the fact that we're not utilizing him more. But at the same time, I understand why. But I just feel like it shouldn't be like that. I feel like it should be more of an open competition where he can legit push Deontay, where he can legit push Chase.
On a literal game-to-game basis.
Or not even game-to-game. I wish it would have happened before it got to that. Like, even if it was happening right now. All right, let's carve out these roles. And now we know when the season starts, okay, now he's earned that opportunity to get the first crack. Not you got to wait until this guy messes up.
Or gets hurt.
Or gets hurt in a game for you to go in there. That's the part where I don't feel like I necessarily agree with how they've been handling James, man.
This could be big for James too, and actually maybe a reason not to be pushing the trade talks even further at this point, because if he balls out maybe these first couple weeks,
the price go up.
Yeah, well, that's for the Steelers. What I'm saying is he might be a hot commodity then in free agency. If people can see how he does as the third guy here or is featured a little bit more early on, then it could be like, wow, we could see him as a wide receiver too for our team, and he might get paid a little bit more. Because right now, the leverage that teams have against James Washington is we haven't really seen that. Or at least we haven't seen it recently. I don't even know if you want to say like James Washington was up to that type of potential in 2019 just because it was such a weird quarterback year. And his stats weren't like that. I mean, they were nice. They were nice considering the context of Duck Hodges and Mason Rudolph having 700 yards. And some of the moments he had were pretty nice. The Browns game, the Bengals game. But I think it could help him though. Like if Chase is, for some reason, with him tweeting all as well, I thought he was just going to be back week 1. But you kind of think it might be a little bit longer.
No. This is my thing. He can be back week 1. I'm asking, are you Chase Claypool week 1? Not just you're in a helmet. And because we've seen James Conner was available. We don't care about available. We care, are you who we think you are right in here? Don't come out here week 1. Oh, he's available. And we watching him run and we're like, bro, why are you wasting everybody's time out here? And then we're like, oh. And then after the game, they hit us with I'm just kind of working my way back. I still don't feel all the way good yet. I don't want to deal with that. You know what I mean? So that's why I was like, caution it just a tad bit with those ankles, especially because he's a skill position guy where it will show a lot more. If this is an O lineman, this is a D lineman, interior D lineman, guys where you're not having to see them use their speed or range in terms of like getting downfield and stuff like that, it doesn't show up as much. But with Chase, we know like he needs to be able to run fast. He needs to be able to jump. Those are all things that an ankle sprain can limit. And depending on the severity of it can dictate how long he will be limited, even if he is available. And that's, what we're trying to get right there.
Yeah, I think my main thing is it just only benefits James Washington to be balling out in training camp now. He's probably going to be getting more reps in preseason too, and then potentially in week 1 or 2. Because that'll help his value, I think, in free agency or even in the middle of the season. Because all of a sudden Claypool comes back, the offer's too good. We like our receiver depth, but what if it's something crazy? What if it's like a stud corner or something?
Absolutely,
like CJ Henderson.
Absolutely.
Because who knows? I mean, that could happen in the middle of the season. Really,
no question it could.
Let's not shut it off completely right now.
Well, my thing is,
they got good receivers though.
Stranger things have happened though.
Sure.
And we've seen Kevin Colbert being aggressive. We know that he's not just sitting on his thumbs and just kind of chilling. He's searching. He's looking.
The main trade was Ebron with the Jaguars for Henderson. I thought that was like the perfect match.
Ebron?
They don't have a tight end, dude.
They had Tebow.
They have no tight end.
They had Tebow, man.
Yeah.
If they would have just kept Tebow, they would have been all right. But see, they wanted to cut Tebow to make an opportunity for the rest of them bums. Jeez, man.
Ebron makes perfect sense with them.
Not when they just released Tebow.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Now that they released him, they don't have a stud anymore.
I thought they released him because of something that he was lacking in.
What, blocking ability?
You see the parallels
just being a good tight end.
I'm messing up.
No, I get what you're saying. But I mean, Ebron as a route runner.
Ebron blocks way better than that.
Okay.
I don't know if I say way better. He blocks better than that though. he's a better blocker than that. That Tebow. Ebron, we ain't gonna disrespect Ebron like that. Nah, I can't. I refuse to disrespect Ebron like that, bro. Nah, I apologize. You don't block like that, bro. All right.
I think it's two things. I like our receiver depth. I'm happy that we still have James Washington because of an instance like this. But also, Claypool's one of a kind, in my opinion. I think he has the most potential, so I want him back. It's not one of those things where I'm just brushing it off. I think a lot of people thought of this with Le'Veon whenever he was holding out. Like, we can just replace him. James Conner can come in.
Yeah.
And he did put up a ton of production.
He did.
I just don't feel that same way with Claypool. I think he has a legit shot to be like a bona fide stud. And I don't want to miss out on that.
Fair enough.
He says all is well, though.
That's what he said, man. So we will see, man. Our friends over at Manscaped.
Gotta pay the bills, right?
Gotta pay the bills. The leaders in below the waistline grooming. You know, the ones that keep our delicate twins nice and smooth. That keep all the grooming places where hair grows. You know, where that hair is tamed. We like that. We like that a lot. And we know that they are supporters of our movement in terms of how we like to always blast off. They always clear us for takeoff.
They made that just for us.
Come on. They know we are supporters of the galaxy. They know we love to go out there and go and you know, let's visit Mars. Let's visit this planet. Let's go check out Pluto. I mean, even one of the guys' names is Pluto, right? So we love that. And Manscaped are big supporters of that. But as we always talk about with Manscaped, they don't just show us love, right? Because they could always just send me and you performance package 4.0s, right? And we talked about it in the giveaway last week where we gave away performance package 4.0s, travel bags, lawnmower 4.0. Awesome stuff, by the way. Awesome stuff. But we always got more for you, all right? So today it comes in the form of a promo code, as we always like to talk about, with that promo code being MOATS. Use the promo code MOATS, 20% off plus free.
That was some good music. I like that.
You see it right there?
Yeah.
Hey, it was copyright free right there. So we're good. But with that being said, man, shout out to Manscaped, man, for always showing love. And make sure that y'all, you know, take care of them delicate twins, because they will be grateful for you when you take care of them.